pulling me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need it. Meeting you just made me realize all the things I used to sacrifice just to please you, just to call you mine. But look at me now, I have the time of my life. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Dancing all these tears away. 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 No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need it. Bad love, bad love, bad love. No time for bad love, bad love. situations. I'm running out of patience. There's gotta be somebody who can save me. Gotta be someone who feels the same. Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. Lonely, tired of always feeling so lonely, with nobody around to come and hold me. Gotta be someone who feels the same. Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one.
Live here from Robinson High School in Cabarrus County, Drew Fulton, along with my first partner in crime. And we started out doing this together, Lamont, Little John Lamont. We rode up I-85 to get here. Cold temperatures, but it's playoff round number 2. How you feeling?
Feeling good. This is football weather, November, a week before Thanksgiving. Of course, we were delayed a week because of the Hurricane Helene, but so good to be here. Safe travels. I see the Mountaineer Nation is filling in over on the other side, so hopefully we get out of here with a win tonight.
All right, let's take a break. When we get back, we'll talk about the Mountaineers and the Bulldogs tonight. Stay with us. This is KMHS Sports, presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. We'll be back right after this. The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation. Back here live at Robinson High School. Lamont, 11-1. The Robinson Bulldogs coming in this game, doing pretty good in their conference. They actually have not lost a game. They've lost one game in 2 seasons.
Right.
They are undefeated this season. Just real quickly, go down and tell everybody about their schedule this year.
Yeah, most definitely. They was Hickory Ridge. They played West Cabarrus, of course, Concord, the East Rowan, West Rowan, South Rowan, Mount Pleasant, those teams. Again, those teams in the past have been good, but also in the recent years have been rebuilding. I know, especially with Concord, I know Concord and Kannapolis used to be one of those heavy rivals. I'm not sure if it's a real rival anymore, only just close proximity. But I think Kannapolis A.L. Brown has been owning that series for the last couple of years. But again, they have been really beating up on folk. So I don't want to question who they are. I'm just wondering the competition they have been playing. Have they seen a defense like Kings Mountain? Have they seen a team like Kings Mountain? And we shall see tonight.
And the Mountaineers come in tonight, of course, after a big win last week against kind of our arch rival here lately, East Lincoln. Mm-hmm. And I thought we played well during that game. And East Lincoln is no slouch at all. They could have easily made it to this second round themselves.
Most definitely.
So I really think it was a really good win under the Mountaineers' belt last week.
It was. I think the first half was really a more offensive game. Really, I don't think neither defense had an answer for the offense. But again, coming back in the second half, we said that whichever defense steps up, make those key plays, will be victorious. And our defense played better in the second half. We shut down their offense, and our offense did a wonderful job of commanding and having sustainable drives. And that's what we got to do tonight. We got to have those sustainable drives. We don't need to allow anything to go in reverse order. We need to continue to allow our stock to rise. And so, again, QB1, TJ, has to lead our offense. I know he will. And, again, his brother on the other end, along with Eli, got to anchor down and lead that defense. Again, we can't beat ourselves. Just smart, long, sustainable drives on the offensive end. And defense, let's get them off the field.
Well, we've got about 6-7 minutes before kickoff here. Let's talk about some of the other games we'll try to bring to you in the Caldwell Banker Farm Bureau, 133 West, Just-in-Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal Scoreboard. I don't have Craig here tonight to help me with this,
right.
but we'll try to keep you abreast. The big game, of course, near us is Ashbrook at South Point. Now, how big of I could just imagine. The traffic is probably backed all the way up here trying to get into South Point High School.
Yeah, that's a big game. Knowing that Ashbrook beat South Point this year, that is a big game.
And it's hard to beat a good team twice
it is.
in the same season.
And the only thing is that they beat South Point at Ashbrook. Tonight, they got to go to Belmont. And you know when you get off the bus in Belmont, you're already 14 points down. So they're going to have their work cut out for them, as people would call this. For South Point, is their lick-back game. And so I know they have been focused this week. I know they lost that game. Maybe they was feeling themselves and went to Ashbrook. I know they had a lot of turnovers that game. So Ashbrook needs to have all their T's crossed, I's dotted tonight, because I know the Red Raiders have had this game circled ever since they saw the brackets come out.
Well, we're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Let's take another break. When we get back, we'll talk about some more of the other games coming on in the area. So stay with us. It's Mountaineer Sports here, a presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Back right after this. The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation. Welcome back to Robinson High School, getting ready for the coin toss. Let's talk about Crest. They traveled 9-2, traveled to Oak Grove tonight, 10-1. This is going to be a good game too.
Yeah, you better believe it. You know, Oak Grove always been a team that, you know, on that other side, really in the West, but they've always been a team the last couple of years who've had good records. But if you recall, I think about 3 years ago, this was the same matchup, and Crest went down there and beat Oak Grove. That was the same year I think Crest went to around the fourth round, and of course had to play South Point, and South Point went on and got beat by Dudley that year. But again, this is going to be interesting. Oak Grove, I think, is going to be a tough out, but I do have the Chargers winning this game.
Statesville at Hickory. This is another game that they met each other earlier on in their conference. Statesville 9-2, got to travel to Hickory this time, 11-1.
Yeah, again, this is a conference opponent, which you know as well as I know. When you're in conference, you know your opponents very well. You see them every year. And so I don't think by any stretch of imagination this is going to be a blowout either way. I think it's going to be a tough game, but I give Hickory the nod.
Let's look at some other games since we're running short of time. Maiden 8-3. They travel to Shelby 9-2 tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game as well. I'm going to go with the Golden Lions. They have playoff experience. I'm not sure if Maiden going to have enough in the tank, athletic-wise, to keep up with the Golden Lions.
And just looking at the coin toss, Kings Mountain has won the toss, and they defer to the second half. So we will kick off to the Bulldogs to open up this game. Robinson tonight, Robbinsville 6-6 at Bessemer City 8-4.
Yeah,
I know Shane is really looking forward to this game.
Yeah, I like Coach Short's chances here. They just can't beat themselves. Robbinsville is a very disciplined ball club, 6-6 coming in. I think they're going to be ground and pound, but I do think Bessemer City will come out victorious tonight.
Also, Burns 8-3. They traveled to Monroe 10-1.
Yeah, I don't count out Cleveland County schools, but I'm not sure offensive-wise Burns will have enough in the tank to keep up with Monroe. Monroe is disciplined. They've been here before. I think it's going to be close early on, but I believe Burns will begin basketball season after tonight.
Well, speaking of basketball season, one of these two teams will go to basketball season after this game.
Right.
The Mountaineers and the Bulldogs, stay with us. We've got flag to flag, kick to kick, end zone to end zone coverage coming up, and the kickoff is coming up right after this. Thank you for joining our short pregame. We'll be back for the kickoff right here from Robinson High School right after this. The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
We got 111 watching.
Back here live at Robinson High School as we're getting ready for the kickoff. Thank you so much if you tuned into the early pregame. It is audio only tonight, as you can tell from the graphic on the screen. The state of North Carolina would not let us video this game at all. They do have a camera crew here with another network, and you can go on and find that network. It's going to cost you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think we've got some fans maybe doing some Facebook Live as well. That really like to help and support Mountaineer Nation. The Mountaineers have already come on the field. They're in their whites, white pants, white jerseys, black helmets, and we've got Robinson about to come on the field after they make their grand entrance here.
They come down to the stands.
Dark maroon jerseys, white pants, and then dark maroon helmets as we get ready to kick off this game. Mountaineers, they come on the field already. They're ready to kick this ball off. We're ready to get it underway. And Robinson, we're still waiting for them to make their grand entrance.
They come down through the stands. I thought you would go to the – oh, here they go. I thought you would go to the sideline, but now they're going to make a grand entrance. Okay.
So they make their entrance. Kings Mountain, of course, won the toss, and they will kick off to start the first half of this game. They'll get the ball the second half after we come back out of halftime. And of course, here lately, Kings Mountain's looked a lot better in the second half. So, I don't necessarily want to say we're a second half team. But we've looked real good in the second half, so that could bode well for the Mountaineers later on.
And I think what has happened is that we've seen our coaching staff has did an excellent job of making the adjustments needed. They have seen some things whether it's on defense or offense, we're not clicking like we should. They go in, refocus the team, make excellent adjustments. We come out, and we're hitting on all cylinders. Hopefully we'll start fast tonight, though.
Getting ready for the kickoff, and, of course, no surprise, Matt Rom gets ready to kick off. Deep to receive, number 5, that's Dominic Testa. And the ball is off. So we're underway. Short kick all the way up to about the 25-yard line, trying to make a move. Got a block or two and a spin. Mountaineers race to pull him down across the 40. So pretty good field position as they start out around the, we'll call it the 44-yard line maybe. First and 10, Bulldogs.
Right.
Now, John Bassinet. He's the man at quarterback. He's number 15, a great arm. He does have some decent foot speed, but the number we're probably going to call tonight a lot is L.J. Watson. He's in the backfield right now for the Bulldogs, and he's a great running back.
He really is. I know his father, again, played for North Gaston back in the day, and great athlete, so he comes from a good athletic family.
So they line up. 4-receiver set, give it to Watson over on the left side. The Mountaineers close the gap, give him about 5 yards on the carry. Be 2nd and 5 for Robinson. All the way up, just a little short of the 50-yard line. So second and 5 for Robinson. Mountaineers playing the receivers pretty up tight. Not giving them much leeway at all. Bassinet in shotgun Watson right beside him. He drops back to pass, looking for the long ball, decides to throw it to Watson up
good.
near, and no gain whatsoever. He'll manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more, and bring up 3rd and 5.
Most definitely. That was a great pursuit by T.J. Armstrong and led by T.J. Armstrong and a host of Mountaineers to really give him no gain there. Again, the quarterback had to go to the check down because there was good coverage on the back end for the
Great
Mountaineers.
coverage, just nowhere to throw it, so had to go to his halfback, Watson. So 3rd and 5, a big 3rd down stop right here is what the Mountaineers need. Man in motion, double reverse, and over on the left side, he'll pick up the 1st down. That's number 5, and then some. He'll get brought down after he crosses the 30. So that's number 5 on the carry. That's Testa again.
Yeah, that was some trickery there. Again, we didn't stay solid over here on the right defensive end. Again, we ran down the line. We didn't come up.
So 3 receivers set, actually 4 receivers set. Empty backfield, and Testa comes in as the halfback right now and man in motion. Trying to draw the Mountaineers offside, and it looks like they do so. Flags on the play. Looks like it's going to be offsides against the Mountaineers. It'll cost them 5. Still 1st down and 5 yards to go. Bring it all the way to around the 21-yard line. Great crowd from the Mountaineers. They've just about got the visitor side stand filled up. Hand the ball off to the left side. He's got some running room. They're going to push him out of bounds. That's once again number 5, Testa.
Yeah, Testa, he's a senior, 5'10", good-looking running back. Again, he's solid. And
I think he's got the speed that number 11 lacks a little bit.
Right. I think number 11 is your
but
downhill
Watson,
back.
Watson is built like a brick wall.
He is. He's tough.
Hand the ball off to Watson, left side. He's got some running room, trying to get to the goal line. Does not do it. He'll be short maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, this is, again, a pressure drive. Again, I think these are things we will go over there and we'll work on. We will adjust.
So 2nd and goal from the 2. All this built off a 3rd down play that they were able
double
to
reverse.
Give it to Watson right up the middle. He'll cross in. He'll get the score. So the Bulldogs put the points on the board first. They put 6 on the board. 9:22 to go here in the 1st quarter. And I can't really, from the press box, we can't really see the Robinson crowd, but, man, they can make some noise on this side.
They are. They've
got some noise makers.
Pretty full. They're a little empty in the middle, but pretty full. I think people still coming in.
A lot of traffic getting into the stadium, so I would not be surprised. J.M. Robinson lines up for the extra point, and it's blocked. Blocked by Kings Mountain. Number 42 blocks it, but they pick it up and try to run it in. No good. Did I say 42? Who blocked that ball?
Like it was 42. I could.
Deshaun Camp, I believe, got his hands on it.
Right.
So we hold them up from getting the extra point. They lead 6-0. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design. Back here live, Robinson High School, they get ready to kick off to the Mountaineers. And the ball is up and is good. It's deep, but returnable. We return it from the 1-yard line. It's in play, across the 5, makes a move, trying to get up to the 10, but does not do it. So the Mountaineers will take over deep in their own territory.
There's number 22, Condre Roberts, on the return.
So they'll bring it up to, looks like the 7-yard line. 1st and 10, Mountaineers will get to see their offense for the first time tonight. Once again, they'll move from left to right. I used to say that on your radio dial, but technically this is not a radio dial.
Exactly.
We come out in a 3-receiver set, 3 to this side, tied into the far side. Hand the ball off right up the middle, going to the left side. Got a little bit of running room, trying to get across the 10, and does. He'll stay in bounds, bring up 2nd down and about 7.
Again, that's JoJo. Again, that was a good yard. That's good positive yards on the 1st down.
Josiah Hill with a good 3-yard run to open things off here. I expect a lot more out of this young man once he gets a little warmed up.
Most definitely.
Armstrong hands it off once again to the left side. They're picking on the left side. He's got plenty of running room up to the sticks. Looks like he might have picked up the 1st down before they run him out of bounds.
I think that, yes, he did.
So 1st and 10, Kings Mountain.
So, again, just got to have sustainable drives, got to match their drive, and take it down here and score.
8:32 here in this first quarter. Thank you so much for joining us. Audio-only version of KMHS Sports. 2nd round of the playoffs, no matter where you're listening to us from. Thank you so much for tuning in. Armstrong makes the signals, handed to the left side, man in motion, trying to get some speed sweep action started, but nowhere to go. The Bulldogs, they meet him at the line. That's number 22 again, Roberts.
Roberts, yeah.
Just nowhere to go on that sweep to the far side.
It's very interesting that I don't see Gash out here. Yes, he is number 1. Okay, he is out there. He's split out.
2nd and 10. Armstrong calls his signals. He drops back to pass. Just a little short pass to the flats.
Again to Roberts. It's interesting that Roberts is getting a lot of touches to begin this game. We really had to call his name like this. But I love the game plan. It's a big 3rd down.
It was completed, but only about 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 8. Kind of the short side of the field, just nowhere to run after he caught the ball.
Right.
So big 3rd down play here early for the Mountaineers. Hill in the backfield, man in motion again.
That's Roberts.
4-receiver set. Back to throw again, doing his check down. He's got plenty of time, throws it, airs it out long, and it's in and out of his hands, incomplete, all through it. About a 50-yard pass, and just nowhere, could not bring it in. Double covered downfield.
And that was intended for Roberts, but the freshman, Xavier Hutchins, was right there. He could have made a circus catch when it was tipped, but, again, it was intended for Roberts.
So the Mountaineers will punt the ball off. Vance Johnson comes in, 2 receivers back deep to receive for Robinson. Number 1, number 5, that's Rowe and Testa. They're back around their 45-yard line. And Kings Mountain was trying to run a...
Oh, and that they called a fake, and it was open, but we got a flag. Oh, man, false start against us.
Yep. Illegal procedure against the Mountaineers, so that'll back them up.
And that was going to work, too, because no one was expecting a fake punt there.
Neither were we.
Yeah.
And he sold it very well.
Hey, Josiah was gone. But again, we got to be disciplined. That's another thing we do. We there you go again, more flags. We just need to settle down. We just got to settle down.
Colt Dixon's who they called that on, the sophomore.
Yeah. Just need to settle down. We're backed up now on our own 10-yard line.
So we're punting in the end zone now. Vance Johnson gets ready to punt it away. Snap is good. And it is a good punt.
Good punt.
It's going to take a Kings Mountain roll. And they're going to get brought down around the 45. So the Mountaineer defense will have to come right back on the field and try to slow down this Bulldog offense before they get things started again. 1st and 10 from Robinson. They're going to give them a little forward progress, so they'll start out at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Four receiver set for Robinson. Watson in the backfield, man in motion. He'll hand it off right up to Robinson. Up middle, a little running room. He'll pick up maybe 8, but the ball comes loose.
They're going to call him down.
Ball comes loose there at the end of the play. Yeah, they'll call him down. Be 2nd and about 3. So good run right up the middle for the Bulldogs. Watson, the carrier once again. He's the stud we talked about in pregame.
Most definitely.
He'll carry the water most of the time in the backfield. Looks like they're in a bunch set formation, man in motion. Quarterback Bassinet will hold on to it, but he'll get almost nowhere. He might have made it close. Nope, they're going to mark him a yard short of the first down.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Mr. Finkster, Lathan Finkster on that stop there.
They read that perfectly.
He did. We just, again, we come down to a 3rd down. And I think this is probably 4. They're probably going to go for this if even they come up short. We need at least a loss.
So four receivers set here. Robinson hands it to number 1 right up the middle. He'll get stopped right towards the line of scrimmage, but he'll get positive yards, maybe pick up 2 on it, and a new first down. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Didn't let him have much, but he didn't need much.
Exactly.
So 2 receiver set, couple of tight ends in right now. Bassinet looks back to pass, throws it deep, the long ball overthrown. He overthrew it maybe about 10 yards.
And I'm glad he did because we were beat on that play.
So bring up 2nd down. Three receiver set once again. Hand the ball off to Watson. He's got nowhere to run.
Yeah.
The mesh point. They're reading that.
They are
reading that.
They are.
And he held on to it so tight,
right.
so long.
Right.
The quarterback almost got tackled with him.
Yeah. And again, this is another 3rd down. This is big. We need to get off the field here. We can't give up a big.
So 3rd and 10.
Can't give up a big first down here. And even if they get close, I think this is 4 down territory.
It's 3rd and 10, 2 receivers set to the far side.
Okay,
and flag on the play. Looks like
him.
it's going to be against the Bulldogs, the way he threw that flag.
Yeah, sideline warning.
So just a warning. So the ball won't move at all. So 3rd and 10, here we go. Bassinet in right now is number 5 at halfback. It's Testa. He'll drop back, pass, looking, got plenty of room, looking right over the middle, but overthrown about 5 yards this time. Right. So it'll bring up 4th and 10.
That's major. We get off the field.
And here comes the punt team in.
Good job. Good job.
Getting ready to punt this ball away. Kings Mountain lines up around their own 10-yard line.
22, Roberts back, and 5, the freshman, Hutchins.
Kings Mountain almost gets a hand on the punt.
Peter, get away.
Yep, it's going to be high but short.
Yeah.
And it'll get down by the Bulldogs. It's going to roll all the way down close to the 16-yard line. Kings Mountain take over 1st and 10. Actually, it's better starting position than we had last time.
Correct.
A little bit of room to work in.
Right.
So the Mountaineers will come on offense for their second opportunity or series. Able to hold the Bulldogs to a punt on their second opportunity. Mountaineers with a 3-receiver set. Hands the ball off left side, a little running room. He makes the corner, gets up close to the 20-yard line. They'll mark him down maybe at the 18, 19.
19, close to the 19-yard line.
So good 3+ yard run there for Hill over on the left side. Back to throw, plenty of room. Is it in and out of his hands under double coverage?
Yeah.
That's Tex is who he targeted around the 45-yard line, and it looks like he could have made a play on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a good defensive play. It was good ball placement. It was right there with Tex. But, again, the defensive looked like the safety came over and just knocked it out of Tex's hands.
Armstrong kind of just drops back. Plenty of time to throw the ball.
Right. So it was good ball, good placement. Again, just a better defensive play by the safety to knock that ball out.
We'll probably see a
Tex's
few of
hands.
those, a few more of those later today.
Right.
So Armstrong adjusts his protection. Drops back again. Looks for a receiver. Checks down. Just throws it away.
Oh, but it was behind. What y'all doing? Yep. Yeah, it was behind the line of scrimmage.
He threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and everybody stopped, but the whistle did not blow. And Robinson picked it up and ran it in for a touchdown. Yeah. The ball was thrown behind, which is a live ball, which is basically a fumble. And Robinson picked it up and ran it in.
So a miscue by the Mountaineers gives a, I don't know if you call it an interception or a fumble at that point.
Yeah,
probably a fumble.
It's a fumble. Yeah, it's behind the line of scrimmage.
And put 6 more up on the board for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just a miscue. Everybody stopped. Everybody looked. I thought our players probably thought it was dead, but again, there was no whistle.
Well, Armstrong was probably under more pressure that time than he has.
As soon as he threw it, he was getting basically hit.
Number 31, that's Savo, will get ready to attack on the extra point for the Bulldogs. Mountaineers don't get back there this time. They let him have it. So they'll take the lead 13-0 here over the Mountaineers. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty. Back here at Robinson High School, Mountaineers down by 13 early. Quarterback Bassinet, he gets ready to kick the ball off for the Bulldogs. And here he goes. He kicks it deep again. Looks like it out of bounds. So flag on the play. I would imagine Mountaineers will go ahead and take it 1st and 10 from the 35.
Right.
Even though they do have the ability of making them re-kick it. Bassinet's got a great foot on him.
He does.
So Kings Mountain come out with their best field position of the game so far. We're at first and 10 from the 35. Two receiver set, one to each side. And flags quickly on the play. Throw it on the Bulldog side. See what the call is. It's illegal procedure against the Mountaineers, so it'll back them up 5.
We're constantly shooting ourselves in the foot.
So first and 15 now. Same formation. Armstrong fakes the handoff, looking for the deep ball once again. He's got Tex open. Almost a one-handed catch around the 30-yard line. He was under great coverage by looks like number 9, Cameron Tucker.
Yeah, I wish Tex would have put both hands on the ball. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. I mean, it would have been nice to catch it with one hand, but I wish he would have put 2 hands on the ball. That would have been a touchdown. Again, good ball placement by TJ. It's going to be there. We just got to we just can't get rattled in this adversity of being down 13-0. We've been here before.
The Kings Mountain with a 3-receiver set, trips to this close near side. And flags quickly on the play again. Waiting for the official call. It's going to be illegal procedure against Kings Mountain once again. Back him up another 5. Man, is it just the coldness? Is it nerves? Is it?
We just
have we added a few
slow.
people to the offensive line? Just not.
Yeah, we're just not locked in right now. We have started the worst way we can start, but we're still in this thing. It's not over.
Hand the ball off to Hill, left side, trying to get a little run room and get away. He'll pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards, but not much more after that. Believe it or not, the only second down.
Yeah.
Well, actually, third down.
It's third down now, yeah. Third and long.
Third and about 16. Just a little over 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Mountaineers down by 13-0. Armstrong back to pass, looking for another receiver downfield, all the way down. Incomplete. Around the 40-yard line, throwing the long ball again, and just not exactly on target.
Another vertical. Again, this is just being, and again, I'm not the coach. What do I know? But I wish we would go back to just nickel and dime. We're a better offense when we throw short passes, nickel and dime, and you take what the defense give you. But I think if we are more tempo and we're nickel and dime and short passes, moving, keeping the defense honest, we're a better offense. So, again, I just hope we don't get locked in and doing vertical routes all night.
So Vance Johnson will punt it away. Pretty good punt. It's going to take a Kings Mountain roll.
Oh, he called it.
He called it on his hands. Trying to get away up to around the 25-yard line. Mountaineers giving chase. They'll bring him down. They still won't blow the whistle.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't blow the whistle right there.
Right.
We bring him down.
Yeah. I mean, the Robinson fans hollering, but again, there's no whistle blown. So every coach says you play until you hear a whistle. I hate the player's helmet came off, but that's on the referee. He has to blow the whistle.
So first and 10 from the 22-yard line. Robinson will take over on their own side of the field.
Right. I'm glad
they'll move from right to left.
Yeah. So the coaches are upset because they thought it was dirty, but you play through the whistle, and they know that. They teach that as well.
So Robinson comes back out. Bassinet, of course, their quarterback. number 26, Styles. Enos Styles, he's a freshman. He's in at halfback right now. We've seen him on some of the game film. Great halfback, young kid there. They'll give it to him. He'll go left side, but nowhere to run. The Mountaineers swoop in and take him down. That's Eli Lipscomb on the tackle. So second and about 12. He'll lose about 2 yards on that play. Bassinet calls his offense. Changing some of the protection calls before he snaps the ball. There's the snap, and he's under pressure. He throws it away, gets a receiver around the 40, trying to get up to the 45. Mountaineers giving chase. They'll bring him down at the 50-yard line. That's number 5, Testa, and he'll pick up a big first down, and flags fly everywhere.
Right.
And that's probably going to be a personal foul, most likely on one of the teams.
Right.
And if it's any luck, it's going to be on us. That's happened so far.
Exactly. Well, look like they're backing up, so it might be on Robertson for a change. Might be on Robertson.
So big pass play for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Robinson.
Right.
So that'll negate that great play that they just had. And they'll still get the first down out of it.
They will. Again, I'm very impressed by number 5. He's a senior tester. I mean, he is, as the young folk would say, he's a dog. And the way his motor, the way he's playing, he wants this right now. And it's like our guys, we're a little flat. Again, we got a long time to go, but we cannot allow them to go down the field and score here and make it a 20-0 ball game.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 35-yard line after the penalty flag. Trips receivers to this close side. I've seen them run out of this formation many times. And that's what they'll do, hand it to the left side. That's Enos once again close to the 40-yard line.
You said it, Drew, in the beginning, man. They are running back by committee.
Enos Styles.
They got some impressive running backs, and Enos is a freshman. He's a freshman.
So 1st and 10, they're around the 41-yard line of Kings Mountain. Hand it once again to the left side. That's Styles once again trying to get free. He'll get maybe 5-6 yards on the play, 7, depending on the spot.
And he's a big back, too, for a freshman. I mean, he's right at 5'11", almost 6 foot, 6'1", 195.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So we give up 13 points here in the opening quarter of this ball game. And we'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football to come right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters. Back here live at Robinson High School. J.M. Robinson leads 13-0 as we get ready to start quarter number 2 of this ball game. And the Bulldogs are on the move. They've got 1st and 10 from the 35, 36-yard line.
Yes.
I could be wrong.
It's about 34.
We'll let them reset this ball.
Yeah, it's around 34.
Yep, 34-yard line. So 1st and 10 from there.
Yeah.
Actually, excuse me, 2nd and short. It'll be 2nd and about 3 from right there as we start the second quarter here. Bassinet comes in with Styles again as his halfback. Mountaineers showing blitz. They check the call play at their sidelines. Hands the ball to Styles, left side, nowhere to run. Mountaineers swoop in and take him down. Looks like it's Latham Feimster on the first hit by the Mountaineers. So 3rd and short. Looks like 3rd and about a long one, 3rd and 2. Robinson been pretty good on 3rd down so far tonight.
They have, especially when it's 3rd and short. 3rd and long, they've had some problems, but 3rd and short, they've been successful.
Hands the ball to Enos. No, the quarterback will keep it himself. He flips around. Mountaineers pull him down, trying to strip the ball. The ball does come out
fumble.
At the end of the play.
I think they count him.
I believe they're going to count him down. So 1st and 10 for Robinson.
That was a little tug of war with the quarterback and the running back. I think the running back wanted it, and pretty much the quarterback ripped it from him. So on that RPO.
He looked like Eli Lipscomb led the tackle there, trying to get the ball loose. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 25-yard line of the Mountaineers. Snap up high, but gets it to Styles. Styles goes right up the middle. Good run there by the young freshman. He'll pick up maybe 8 or 9 yards on that carry. Bring up a 2nd and short. Styles still in the halfback. Bassinet calls the play. Gives it to Styles, left side, looking for some running room. The Mountaineers close the gap quick, but it'll give them 2 or 3 and enough for a new set of yard markers. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Methodically working their way down the field with this run game, which is what we thought they would do as their game plan tonight. So 1st and 10 looks like around the 12-yard line. They're able to get another 1st down out of this. Bassinet calls his signals. He's quick throw over to the flats. He's got some running room. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Robinson.
It's too easy.
And we give up another quick 6.
Too easy.
To the Bulldogs.
It doesn't look like our guys got off the bus tonight. We are flat. It seemed like we are very cold. We are really intimidated by the weather. We're just not into this game. It's 19-0 already.
So opening minutes of the 2nd quarter, down by 19, getting ready to tack on the extra point. Bassinet will hold. Ball is up, and it looks like it is good. So the extra point is added on. The Robinson Bulldogs lead 20-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design. Back here at Robinson High School, 20-0. The Mountaineers have not, we have not been behind by 20 this season, I don't believe. We've had 2 losses, but I don't think we've been behind by 20
no,
this year.
No 20 to nothing. We haven't.
Ball is kicked, and it is kicked deep once again. It's going to be returned from the 7-yard line up to the 10. He crosses the field trying to get to the 20. He's got a block or 2. He makes it to the 25, a spin move, and then he's getting closed up before he gets to the 30. So Kings Mountain will take over a 1st and 10 from looks like the 28, 29-yard line of their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10, Mountaineers. Kings Mountain really needs to get their offense rolling and chew up some yards
right.
and get some of these points back on this possession. Two, 3 receiver set, 1 up back. Hands the ball off to Hill. He'll get met right at the line of scrimmage and nowhere to go. Bring up a 2nd. They'll give him maybe 1 yard on the play. So 2nd and 9.
Now I hope that, because we've seen the outs, we've seen the little short slants, we've seen something that's 5 to 10 yards, nickel and dime. Let's see if we can get some quick passes going, maybe even some bubble screens. We've got to score this possession.
Armstrong. He fakes the handoff. He's looking deep once again, throws it right over the middle. It is in his hands across the 50-yard line.
Good job.
They run him out of bounds on the other end of the field, so they'll make it to the Bulldog side of the field around the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, the biggest offensive play we've had tonight so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll spark some of the Mountaineer offense.
It's almost like a slant drag across the field. Great ball, very quick catch.
Hand the ball off to Hill, but nowhere to go. He's just met in the backfield quickly. Bring up a 2nd and about 12.
Yeah. See, I would have loved, instead of going to the run there, we had a big pass play to come back and hit something short, like a bubble screen or an out or a slant. I would have loved to keep that momentum going. We play better when we play tempo.
The defensive backs move up on our receivers. Back to throw. He's going to air it out, going for the long ball. Almost caught, but incomplete.
That was
around the 10-yard line, so it'll bring up 3rd down real quick, 3rd and 12.
Looked like it was almost like a corner route on that one. Just seemed like quarterback and receiver was on 2 different pages. So, again, puts us on 3rd and long. Again, I would have liked to see a short pass there, put us in 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. Hopefully it'll come.
So Armstrong back to throw. Looked like a passing down right here for the Mountaineers, and he'll drop back under a little bit of pressure, but he gets it right off the middle, almost intercepted, incomplete, and will bring up 4th down. And the Mountaineer punt team will come back on the field.
Yeah, that ball was just a little high. He was there. It looked like the same type of pass play that we had early in that drive. Like he went to maybe the 1st window or 2nd window instead of allowing him to drag all the way across the field. But it was there. It was there.
So
just
positive yards for Kings Mountain, but they stall out when they get to the Bulldog side of the field. Vance Johnson will come in and punt the ball away for Kings Mountain. Snap is up, and it is a good punt, but is it kicked out of bounds?
It is.
Did it roll out of bounds?
That was a perfect punt. And I think it went out. What is he marking it? I think he's marking around the 5. Yes, the 5-yard line. That was a perfect punt.
So it'll put them inside their own 10-yard line.
Right.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. That's their worst start of the night for Robinson.
Yeah, we got to wake up on both sides of the ball. This would be an excellent opportunity for the defense to make a statement. Something has to happen big for us before the halftime. We cannot allow them to have a long, sustainable drive and score here. That cannot happen.
So 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Hand the ball off to the left side. Quick whistles. They stop the ball dead.
I think it'll be a false start against them. Going to be half the distance.
So illegal procedure against the Bulldogs. They'll back him up half the distance to the goal line. So it will be still first down. And about 12. Quarterback is still in shotgun, so he's sitting about 2 or 3 yards deep in his end zone, or standing. They come in with a big heavy package. Hands the ball off left side this time. Nowhere to run, but he bounces out. He gets a foot race across the 25, 30-yard line. The Mountaineers are able to run him out of bounds at the 40, but not after they get out of harm's way. Big first down play by Robinson and gets them out of the hole.
And again, that is number 11, L.J. Watson. He is everything.
A junior.
He's just junior. I've been watching this kid again when he's coming out of 7th, 8th grade at different camps. He's always had that hunger and his drive. I know his dad. The kid is special, and again, just a junior, but he has a motor on him.
So Bassinet calls the signals again. He hands it off to Watson, but he gets met in the backfield, and they'll it faked me out too. Bassinet keeps the ball.
Yes.
They're able to stop him after maybe a 3-yard gain. Well, the rule is no matter if he has it or not, you hit the running back.
That's right.
That's what I was watching. Bassinet.
Yeah, because that would have been a loss.
He pulled in himself and over on the left side, able to pick up maybe 3 yards. He'll keep it again and got across the 50. They'll get pulled down. And after they throw the flag, they're going to say horse collar, I guarantee you. He had him by the back of the jersey.
Yeah, I don't think it was a horse collar because he hit him right at the back. So hopefully that's not the call.
So he makes it up to the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Which
would be a first down.
Yeah, he had him pulled by his jersey around the numbers area. So let's see. Personal foul.
It is. Horse collar against Kings Mountain.
Gosh, it looked like he did. Like to me, Drew, he had his hand right there in the mid of his. Maybe from that referee's angle, I didn't see it from our point of view, but you called it.
That's a big 15-yard penalty tacked on to the end of the run. So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. 34-yard line of the Mountaineers. They're moving from left to right and on the move to put more points on the board, so the Mountaineer defense has to hold strong here. Trip receivers to this close side. They're stacked up one after another. Hand the ball off right up the middle. That's A.J. Watson. Mountaineers will stop him after a short gain. Actually, they're going to give him a little bit longer than I did. Maybe 4 yards on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 6. Bassinet, Watson in the backfield for the Bulldogs. Hand the ball off once again to Watson. He'll go right up the middle, nowhere to go. Mountaineers close the hole pretty quickly. They'll give him maybe a 1-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 5. Five minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in this first half. Mountaineers down by 20. Something we haven't said a lot this year. I hadn't said any this year.
No, I think we only maybe been down, 2 scores?
Maybe 2.
Yep.
Back to throws Bassinet. He's under pressure. He rolls out, trying to find a receiver. Finds one, dumps it off, across the 20, up to the 10-yard line before the Mountaineers bring him down. So he's just checking down and finds a receiver right over the middle to pick up those yards.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from J.M. Robertson. I think they're a good ball club. But we have yet to show up. Like I said, we didn't get off the bus tonight. We are playing lethargic. We are missing our assignments. We are chirping at each other. We're just rattled and flustered right now.
Hand the ball off left side this time. That's Watson. He's going to go all the way down to about the 6-yard line. They still can get a first down out of this. So 2nd and 5 from the 6. Bassinet calls the signals. Hands the ball off to Watson right to the middle. Big hole. He'll run across the 5 all the way down to maybe the 1 or 2 yard line.
Looks like it's around the 1 or maybe the half-yard line.
Yep, 1 yard line.
Yep.
So first and goal from the 1.
And they're going to hurry up.
Hands it once again to Watson, but he's met in the backfield.
Okay, that's a fumble. Is there not a fumble?
Yep,
That's a fumble.
They fumbled the ball.
Yeah,
Mountaineers will take over.
Good job, defense.
Mountaineers offense
God, we need
will
that.
come back on
Maybe
the
that will
field
wake us
before
up.
he crosses the goal line.
Yeah, come on,
around
sideline,
the
get
1
up.
or 2, and they cough the ball up.
Right.
Mountaineers
right.
able to fall on it.
That is
so
huge. That's huge.
The only positive thing that's really happened for the Mountaineers, other than a decent decent pass, has been this defensive stop right here.
We needed that because no way we could go in halftime being down 27-0. Now let's sustain a 3-minute drive here. We got to go. What is that, Drew? 98 yards. We can do it.
98 yards, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The Mountaineers will put the large package in and just kind of shuffle under the quarterback, and they'll pick up a few on it just to try to get out of the shadow of the end zone. And you can believe the offense has a counter to that play somewhere.
Exactly.
If they line up in it again. Mountaineers will keep the same offense on the field. Waiting for the signal. They'll move it all the way up to the 6-yard line on that play. Bring up 2nd. 2nd and about 6. They'll go in shotgun again. Give it over to the left side. Trying to find a hole to run through, and does. Picks up just a few on the carry. Yeah. Bring up 3rd and maybe 3. A long 3.
Yeah. This would be key. If we can sustain this drive, pick up this 3rd down, sustain this drive, and take it down for a score. Remember, we get the ball first, start in the second half. And we have been known to make adjustments and be a second half ball club, but we definitely need some type of score on this drive. We got 2 minutes, 25 seconds to do it.
So the Mountaineers, big 3rd down play right here. Armstrong calls the signals, man in motion. That's Tex. A pitch over to Hill, and Hill will get met in the backfield, but he gets away real quickly, but he won't get too far.
It's like
and bring up a 4th down. A little bit of shoving and name calling after that play, but it'll bring up 4th down, so the Mountaineers will have to run their punt team.
Again,
other thing that they can do is run the punt team on right here and give Vance Johnson.
I know our coaches know what they're doing, but I didn't like that play.
Johnson will punt about 2 yards deep in the end zone. He'll get the ball away. Pretty decent punt. Going to be returnable up to the 45, 40-yard line. He's got a hole to run through across the 20. Still on his feet till he runs out of bounds. Looks about like maybe the 22-yard line. So short field position right now to put Robinson in with a minute 19 to go here in this first half. So we get the turnover but not able to capitalize on it or really get anything positive out for the Mountaineers.
Yeah. Again, defense got to come up big again. That was a big stop last time. They got a minute, 19 seconds. We cannot allow them to get in the end zone.
So 1st and 10 from the Is that the 24-yard line?
Yes.
Man in motion. Gives it to Watson over on the left side. He's got a little running room. He'll pick up maybe 5 on the play to bring up 2nd and 5. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Clock continues to run. 55 seconds and counting. Nobody's used a timeout in this game yet so far. Quarterback under pressure. Bassinet trying to find a receiver and finds one across the 10, 5-yard line, and he'll get brought down before he gets past the 5.
That was a great great movement in the pocket by the quarterback. He made that reverse and then, again, kept the play alive and was able to find a receiver wide open.
And a timeout is called finally by Robinson. They'll stop the clock. If nothing else, they'll move their field goal team in to put 3 more on the board before the end of this game or before the end of this half. Let's take a break. We'll be back more Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here at Robinson High School, Bulldogs trying to put some extra points on the board here before we go into the halftime. Mountaineers will come out with the ball in the second half. 42.8 seconds to go. And the Robinson offense will come right back on the field. They've got 1st and goal from the 4. Hand the ball off, a little trickery on the left side. He's going to try to stretch it out to get around the end. He crosses the end zone, so 6 more on the board for Robinson. Mountaineers will go down 26-0 right now. Just a quick update for our scoreboard. Our Farm Bureau 133 West, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal, Just in Time Plumbing, Caldwell Banker scoreboard. South Point's leading Ashbrook 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. I'd love to have 14-0 right now.
Yeah.
Kick is up and it is good. So 27-0. The Bulldogs will take a big lead here in this first half with about 36 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 36.4 seconds. And we'll wait another kickoff. So Bassinet will get ready to kick off again. Great quarterback. He's done a great job for them, and
he's
got
done
a great leg on it. He'll pin them down to he'll kick it down to the 10, 5-yard line every time. Kicks it a little bit shoulder this time across the 20 for the 25. Mountaineers will bring it up to close to the 30 before he gets leveled and brought down. So Mountaineers will have one opportunity or maybe 2 to do something with it. 31.6 seconds on the clock. And right now, really, they've got nothing to lose.
No, nothing at all.
We will get the ball coming out the second half. But we are also down 27-0.
I think at this point, you.
Do you go for something here or just take a knee and try to
I will see
figure
things
things
out
out
this
half?
first down goes.
He'll throw a little short pass
good,
out route.
Good. Yeah,
Cross
that's
to the 40-yard line. It's caught. And 26.4 seconds still on the clock.
That's
New set of downs, first and 10.
We got to continue to do that.
First and 10 from the Kings Mountain 40-yard line. They move from right to left. 3 receivers set to this side, 1 single back on the far side. Back to throw again. He'll throw it right over the middle. Still a good catch.
There you go.
And
That's
Kings
it.
Mountain will call a timeout real quick.
Yeah, these are the type of plays we needed first quarter. This is it. This is how we play, tempo.
Kings Mountain calls a timeout real quick.
Good job. If we can go ahead and score, they come out and score, that's 27-14. This game is far from over, but we got to come. We got 16 seconds. Keep doing what we're doing here.
So I think they just charged that to Robinson. Robinson might have taken the timeout.
Yeah, they did. I think they seeing us move. I guess they want to reset the defense.
So Robinson took the timeout there. They'll have 1 left this quarter and or this half, and we'll have all 3 left. But not much time left on the clock. 18.5 seconds to go. Mountaineers trying to put something positive together before we go in at halftime, which I think is really crucial to be able to stay in this ball game. 3 receivers set, 2 to this side, tight end in. Armstrong back to throw. He's under pressure, but he gets it away. Good short pass, and just a little bit high.
A little too high.
Right there at the 30-yard line.
And Hutchins was the intended receiver.
Hutchins could not come down with it. If that would have been Tex on that side, he would have had it because he would have been taller.
Exactly.
But 16.7 seconds to go, and 2nd and 10. Empty backfield this time. Gets the ball off real quick. And just in and out of his hands, thrown over towards the sidelines, and just maybe a foot too high.
Yeah. I mean, he had his hand up, but again, a little bit tall. But to TJ's credit, he had pressure. I mean, they came full blast on him. They knew he was passing. It was an empty set, and they brought the dogs on him.
So 3rd down, and about 11 seconds. 11.9 seconds to go in this first half. Not an empty backfield this time. Hill will come back in as halfback. 4 receivers set. He'll throw again right across the middle. It is complete. He's still on his feet. He's got to get down. Cross the 30. And whistles will call. Do we have timeout yet?
It's timeout, yeah.
Yep, Kings Mountain will call timeout. They'll burn their first one. I'll take it off the right side. Yeah. Kings Mountain will burn their first timeout. They've got 2 left, but they've got more timeouts than they have time. 4.5 seconds to go. So, I mean, I don't know that you can get 2 plays off in 4.5 seconds. You maybe get 1.
It has to be something that they have practiced this week to use. It got to be one of those special plays.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
So to put some more time.
Actually put just a couple of seconds back on the clock. 6 seconds back on the clock.
So maybe if we do a little quick, maybe
27-yard line.
Either we're going to go fully deep here, and I'm thinking we're going Tex down the seam.
So we've got trip receivers to the far side, 1 receiver to this side. Running backs, he's gone out for the pass. Got to get the ball off.
Got to throw it.
Armstrong's under pressure, and he'll get brought down, and that'll be the end of that. No more time on the clock. Unless there's any penalty flags on the ground, and I don't see any. So the Mountaineers will go into halftime losing by 27. And we hear the Robinson High School crowd. I mean, they just on their feet. Just loving this so far. It's halftime here at Robinson High School. Let's take a break. When we come back, it'll be halftime here. So stay with us. KMHS Sports, a presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and On Q Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
Welcome to the Kings Mountain Halftime Show. We're here with our special guest today from the Kings Mountain Optimist, Coach Drew Moe. Drew, thank you for being with us. I appreciate you spending some time with us this week.
All right, thank you for having me.
So listen, we're just going to jump right into it. First of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been with the Optimists?
This will be my 6th season with them. My 3rd season as football commissioner.
Okay.
We've been working hard on building it up a lot. This year's our best overall attendance for football in general. We got 82 kids across 3 age groups. Cheers growing a lot more. I'm pretty sure we're pushing 50 cheerleaders across 3 age groups. So when I first started, our attendance was around 35 to 40 across 3 age groups. So in this time frame, everybody out down there has been really working hard to build it up, from our president, which is Craig Huffstatler, the middle school football coach, to our vice president, Brandon McKee, and everybody else on the board. Been working hard to get it to where it's at now.
And you guys play down at the Old City
Yes,
Stadium.
yes, sir.
I think anybody from Kings Mountain knows where that is. So, you listen to some of these guys from way back that used to play at Central School. They talk about making that walk from Central School down to the Hole for their game. So a lot of history down in there. So now you said you've got 82 set up for football this year over 3 age classes. What are your age ranges?
So it's kindergarten through 2nd grade, which is our Mighty Might division. We have 25 there. Pee Wee is 3rd and 4th graders. We have 25 there. And our midgets, 5th and 6th graders, they have 32.
Okay, and then once they get through 6th grade,
They should go. We try to push to the middle school.
push to the middle school.
Or either go to elite and play for their 12 year. But as far as we go, we like to push our kids in the middle school ball as much as fast as we can.
And now you were telling me earlier there's been some mainstays there. So tell us about those who have been there for a while.
Oh yeah, we have. We have a mixture on that board, but really it's Levon Clark and Sean Clark, the twins. They've taught all us young guys how to really push and drive and do everything we know how to do. And so it's really led the way on us building this program back to where it once was and to where we hope it sustains. So I'm pretty sure Levon and Sean's been there, I know, over 20 years as a part of that.
Well, listen, I don't know how long. I know I had 2 boys go through there, and it's been probably 15 years, 10, 15 years since they were there, and they were down there back then. So I know they've been there for a while, and they do a great job.
Yeah.
So what's going on this season? Who all do you guys play? How far do you travel? What are you looking forward to?
So we just played our jamboree this past Saturday against Bowling Springs, the Little Chargers. So we play pretty much everyone in the region, Cleveland County, from Bowling Springs, Springmore Elementary, Shelby, Upper Cleveland, and Union Terriers are both feed Burns. And then I'm forgetting one. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Can't remember who I'm missing, but we just play pretty much Cleveland County, within Cleveland County. So it's pretty much these guys they're going to be seeing most of their football collegiate career.
Let me ask you this: this would be how early do you guys start your football season? Do you wait till August or?
No, I've been running camp since March.
Okay.
So we run a combine in March, and that's something I implemented 3 years ago to get the kids. Some kids you just got as football players. Right. They don't play baseball and stuff. We keep them busy. So I run a combine in March, and then I go every other Saturday. I run a 2-hour camp on Saturdays, and then we can't start, contact until we've been making contact for 3 weeks now.
Well, let me ask you this: if someone out there has an aspiring football player, how do they get in contact with you?
It's a lot of ways. I mean, we have a kingsmountainoptimist.org website page, Facebook. I mean, my number's plastered all over them. I answer the phone a million times a day. Call me, let me know we get them on the field.
And I know that you're in the middle of season now, so obviously it's too late to sign up. But anybody who wants to do one of the spring workouts, or maybe want to look at next year, best places, kmoptimist.org,
Yes,
okay, or go to the Facebook page.
Or go to
and
the
that's for
Facebook
cheerleading as well. Now, do you do stuff for cheerleading
Yes,
in the spring?
Yes, sir. We do.
Okay.
So when we run a camp, actually Sean Clark, the one was just talking about, she runs the cheerleading side of it. She's the cheer commissioner still, and she usually runs the camps for cheerleaders based off how I run the football camps. And we even have middle schoolers out there working in camps with us. So it's not just, the camps are not age specific either. So we open it up to anybody who wants to come out there and work.
How long does the season run for you guys?
So we have, our two younger teams, we have 6 games, and then the playoffs. And our midget team has 7 games, and then we start the playoffs. So you're looking at 7 weeks of bye week, and then before we make it in the playoffs, single elimination. So it could be a 10, 11-week season.
Good deal. All right, before we go, you got to give a shout out to you coaches, because I know those guys are putting in a lot of time, because that's not something you just show up for twice a week for an hour and a half.
That's right. So I'll just shout out my head coaches, and is Josh Lowry at the Mighty Mite level, Barry Stanek at the Pee Wee level, and Will Kirkendall at the midget level. It's all my head coaches.
And it's all on Saturdays, right? What time do you guys kick off on Saturdays?
10 o'clock for the youngest, 11, 12. 10, 11, and 12 game times.
Listen, if you got a Saturday morning, you're looking for something to do, be sure to go out there and give these guys a look. These are the guys you're going to see in a few years out here under these Friday night lights that you're watching right now. So, Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck this year. Hope everything is successful. Hope you guys have a safe season and a successful season as well.
I appreciate it. Same goes for the high school.
Now, listen, back to our second half of our game.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and On Q Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
Back here at halftime, Robinson High School, Mountaineers trailing 27-0. I mean, Lamont, is it possible to get back in this game? What are we going to do?
The game is never over until there's 3 zeros in the fourth quarter and one team is leading. Absolutely. But our guys have got to come out with fire, the type of fire that we had when they came out with Crest. We're going to have some big plays. Our defense have to shut them down. We cannot continue to give up scores. We're down 4 scores. I think if we score at least twice the third quarter, going to fourth quarter 27-14, there's a possibility we can pull this game out 28-27. But again, that means our defense have got to shut down their offense, and that has not happened to us till this point. It just seemed like we are just going through the motions. We had that one stop in late in the second quarter. But it seemed like we just never got off the bus tonight. And you coming into this type of environment, this team's undefeated, and these guys look the part, and we have made them look better, I think, because of the way we have played. Not taking anything away from Robertson, but we have just not played Kings Mountain football.
Well, let's take a minute or two and talk about some of our scores on the Caldwell Banker Farm Bureau 133 West Just-in-Time Plumbing CNC Scrap Iron and Metal scoreboard. What kind of scores are we seeing over there, Lamont?
What I'm seeing now, everybody's pretty much at halftime, but we have South Point 14, Ashbrook 7, Robbinsville. We talked about this. They are 12-0 over Bessemer City. Hickory 28-0 over Statesville. Monroe, which is not a surprise, 28-7 over Burns. Shelby, not a surprise, 14-0 over Maiden. East Rutherford, 7-0 over Reedsville. That cannot be right. That cannot be. Number one Reedsville?
Number one Reedsville.
That cannot.
The real deal Reedsville.
That can't be right. That's no way. So
another team, we haven't talked about them so much.
Of course, Crest is 14-0 at halftime over Oak Grove.
Another team we hadn't talked about a whole lot is Irwin. Irwin's over big right now, 35-14 over Smoky Mountain.
Wow.
I've heard a lot of people in Western North Carolina say Irwin's for real,
it's the real deal.
So,
and they 3A, correct?
They are.
Yeah.
They're just on the other side of our bracket.
Right.
The right now Burns at halftime's losing Monroe 35-7.
So it's 35-7 now, right? So yeah,
Monroe's always a hard out anyway. Monroe's a good team.
I'm just interested in that Reedsville. There's no way East Rutherford is beating them.
And that 28-0 Hickory over Statesville.
That's a surprise to me. I thought it'd be more.
End of the first, South Point up over Ashbrook 21-0.
Wow. Yeah, so I'm not sure.
West Charlotte right now leading West Rowan 20-3.
Yeah.
That's at halftime as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 21-7. End of the first, South Point over Ashbrook. So Ashbrook does put a score on the board.
I was wondering why everybody was so late. We started at 7.
We started at 7.
Everybody started at 7:30. I'm just concerned about that Reedsville score. That's no way. That has to be wrong. That's no way East Rutherford is.
Did we say 14-0?
14-0.
Okay.
Shelby, second quarter.
7 over Maiden.
Right.
Maiden, best little football city in the.
That's not correct. That's not correct. See, I know Crest is winning 14-7.
I've got North Lincoln 13-0 over West Henderson.
Okay.
In the second.
Okay. In the first. Last I got.
See, I've got no score. Reedsville and East Rutherford.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think this is just wrong.
But East Rutherford's got a pretty good team this year. I mean,
Yeah,
Reedsville's, of course, always one of those
yeah.
teams that you'll see go deep in the playoffs. But the Cavaliers have, especially from what they've come from in the last couple of years, I mean, had to come back. Program was pretty much gone. And had to really rebuild the whole program back. So they've done great there in Rutherford County. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Getting ready for the kickoff of the second half. Stay with us. More after this.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and OnQ Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
We've been unstoppable back here live. We're talking about our basketball team. I'm not trying to jinx us at all, knock on wood, but we're just talking about how strong we think our basketball program is going to be this year. We did have a halftime show recorded with the head coach of the basketball program, but we had to scrap that. We were going to re-record it because he lost a player or two. So we were going to re-record that and just not able to do so. But they're going to have a great season regardless this year. They've got some great talent coming back. I picked Kings Mountain's got to be the best team to beat, got to be the big team to beat this year.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the Big South.
Most definitely. We're looking good. We finished strong. I know we lost a key part, Mr. Bradley. He's going to go on and do great things. Probably going to be seeing him somewhere in a Power 5, D1, and maybe in the NBA one day. That kid is special. So I knew we weren't going to keep him here, so he's somewhere in some type of prep school. But again, Coach Fan is reloading basketball, the men's basketball team. I hadn't heard anything about our women's basketball, but I know our men's basketball is going to be very competitive. They're long, they're young, they're hungry. We had a great middle school basketball team who won it all last year. So I think those freshmen, they're going to be there. And so I'm looking forward to, again, seeing our basketball team. Hopefully, we don't start on tomorrow. It's not official basketball season. Hopefully we can put up a fight in the second half.
Well, let's close out halftime. When we get back, we'll have the second half kickoff. Stay with us. Second half to come here on Mountaineer Sports, KMHS Sports, and Kings Mountain Touchdown Club back after this.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and OnQ Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
Back here at Robinson High School, getting ready for the kickoff for the second half of action. Mountaineers will receive this kickoff, and we talked about this a minute ago. We've got to get something positive started right here, and they kick it a little bit low. We'll recover at 20-yard line, go up to the 25. We cross close to the 30 before we get brought down. So Mountaineers will take over fairly decent field position from the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Kings Mountain as we go right to left on your TV screen.
Right, exactly.
Winner of this game will take on the winner of the Reynolds-Dudley game. Didn't get a score on that one, but you got to give the big money to Dudley. I mean, that should be a good game for them to take a hold of real quick. Armstrong back to throw right over the middle, just in and out of his hands, just couldn't hold on to it. Brings up a 2nd down. That was number 22. Again, his target.
Yeah.
That's Roberts, the junior.
Roberts have been really, this is the most we've called his name out all season.
Yes.
He's been running the ball. He's been
I looked at his number and said, Roberts, we got Roberts. And
right.
We hadn't caught, we
haven't.
Gash
we haven't.
and Tex.
We haven't.
But he's been targeted very many times tonight. Hand the ball off to Hill. He'll fight his way to the line of scrimmage, but won't get any further. He'll make it back to the line of scrimmage. Might lose 6 inches and brings up a 3rd and long situation for the Mountaineers. Dare to say we're in passing down right here. 4 receiver set. Armstrong looks for a receiver. He gets rid of it right over the middle. In and out of his hands, incomplete, and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that was just good coverage by Robinson.
Well, he definitely had to get rid of the ball because he had some pressure coming right behind him.
Did.
If he'd held it on another minute, I don't know that he would have gotten sacked.
And again, that was good ball placement. I mean, it was right there in his hands. It's just better defense. Robinson just had it well covered.
Brandon Rowe will drop back to receive this for the Bulldog. He'll stand around his 40-yard line as we punt it away. Vance Johnson, good punt to him, and is returnable. Rowe's up to the 45. He'll get brought down right around between the 40-45-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Looks like maybe the 42-43-yard line. 1st and 10 for them as they go from left to right. I'd like to thank the hospitality of Robinson High School. They've been real nice to us as we've been up here in their press box.
Absolutely.
Room number 2. Man in motion, hands the ball right up the middle. Quarterback will actually keep it himself. That's Massonet. He'll get brought down at the line of scrimmage. They may give him a half a yard, bring up 2nd down and 9. Mountaineers definitely gonna have to become more stingy.
Yeah, they have to. I do like the energy that I'm seeing early on from the defense. It's like they have more pep in their step.
Trying to bring us off sides, but he
got back. He got back.
Didn't break the plane, so still 2nd and 9. Massonet calls the signals. He'll drop back deep to throw the ball right over the middle, and a great pass protection by the Mountaineers. They break up the pass.
Yeah, that was a dangerous pass by Massonet. That should have been picked off by us. I mean, he was in triple coverage. Good defense by us, but that was a bad read and bad pass.
So 3rd and 9, so a good time for the Mountaineers to be able to get them off the field. We've only been able to stop them on 1 3rd down this ball game so far.
Yeah, we just got to get something going on offense. Again, we're not out of this ball game. I think if we can just score, it can lift up our spirit.
Offensive and defensive.
Exactly. It's just tough when you see that 0 on the scoreboard.
Drop back to pass again. That's Bassinette. He finds the receiver left side wide open and just makes the easy play. big 20, 25-yard catch and changes the side ends of the field. And so the Bulldogs, they'll get 1st and 10 on the Mountaineer side of the field now.
Yeah, he just he turned our DB all the way around. I think our DB probably thought he was going to do a post, and actually he just did a stop and a little curl to the outside.
1st and 10 from the 29-yard line of the Bulldogs. Hand the ball off right up the middle. He'll get a little run. Ball was on the ground, picked up by the Mountaineers, and so the Mountaineers will recover and bring it back up to around the 37-yard line.
Right.
So the Mountaineer offense will come back on the board after that, just kind of coughed it up.
That's what we needed.
The Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10.
That's what we needed.
Maybe this is the positive thing that we'll let this Mountaineer offense start moving the ball a little bit more than they have so far.
We got to put some doubt in Robinson. We got to score. We got to punch back. They've been hitting us all game long, and we have yet to punch back. We got to hit back.
This is the second turnover we've able to come up with from Robinson. Not able to do anything on the first time. This will be the second time, and give it to Hill over on the left side. He'll make it close to the line of scrimmage. A little short pass, a little bubble screen, but just nowhere to go after the catch. 2nd, and we'll call it 11.
Mm-hmm.
I like the short pass, just nowhere to go.
I do. Wish we would attack the middle a little more.
Short middle.
Yeah, we have found success over the middle, and plus they're playing too high safety, so that middle should be open, and we can attack that right behind the linebackers. It should be open.
Armstrong drops back to pass once again, looking for a receiver, looking deep, holds on the ball, Whammy a little bit too long, just throws it away.
Again, I think he was looking for Tex. Again, another vertical route where the middle, again, was wide open. If we can just get a play called across the middle. We had success there that first time where it was like a little drag across the middle. I'm not sure if it was a dig or a post, but if we can get something across the middle for about 11 yards, we should be good.
So 3rd and 11. Another big 3rd down play here for the Mountaineers. Armstrong makes his calls. He'll drop back to pass. Real short pass real quickly and incomplete. Just overthrown, and 4th down once again, and the punt team comes right back on the field.
Drew, is it me? I have not seen Gash. I have not seen Jaden Gash. Number 1, Jaden Gash. I have not seen him, so I'm not sure where he's at. I have not seen Jaden Gash. We haven't called Jaden's number. I haven't seen him on defense.
I haven't either.
And maybe that's who's Roberts taking his place.
And punt all the way to the 20-yard line to the 25 for the Mountaineers to run them out of bounds. So real good punt by Johnson. They'll take over, the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
I wonder if Jaden Gash is hurt because I don't see him on the field. Do you see him over there on the sideline?
I do not.
I do not see Jaden Gash. And that may be why we are calling Robert's name often, because Jaden normally plays DB. He's not out there. Roberts is out there. And I have not seen Jaden on offense. That hurts. That's a key factor both ways.
Bassinet will call the plays. Watson's back in at halfback. Man in motion. He'll give it to Watson left side. Mountaineers will give pressure and able to stop him before he'll get a 2, maybe 3-yard gain. 2nd and long. 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. We're in the 3rd quarter right here. 8:24 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Mountaineers down 27-0. And looks like a little stop in the play as a Bulldog will come off the field. That's number 11. He limps off the field. So that's Watson. The freshman will go in his stead. Styles, number 26. He's also been a big part of this offense for the Bulldogs tonight. Hand it to him right up the middle. He'll get maybe 1 or 2 on the play and bring up a 3rd and long for the Bulldogs.
We need to get off the field here. This is major. Again, with 7 minutes, we gotta. I'm just concerned about Gash. I don't know where Gash is at. Evidently, he has to be something going on because he's not on the field.
Bassinet calls his play, 3rd down. He'll drop back to pass. Under pressure right now. Mountaineers giving chase, and he'll take off by himself. He'll cross over, getting close to the 1st down marker. I think they're going to mark him short. He's going to be short. Well, now he's walking forward.
Oh, man, it's 1st down.
So, yep, 1st down for the Bulldogs. He was real close, depending on the line judge and where he sideline judge and where he put the ball. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They'll get a new set of downs. Seven minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Hand the ball off right again, right up the middle. Good running room this time. He'll cross the 45. He'll pick up a 1st down.
That is a good-looking freshman, man. He looks every bit of the part. Got a hurt player.
Yep,
Robinson.
number 12 is down from Robinson right now. That is Tyler Klutz, or Klutz, senior. Big player for this this offensive for Robinson. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Robinson on the move again. Well, stay with us. We'll have more football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live at Robinson High School, J.M. Robinson here from Cabarrus County. As they're on the move again, all the way to the 47-yard line. Their own 47-yard line. Hand the ball off right up the middle. He'll get a yard or 2 before he'll get stopped. Looks like a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 as they get up to right at the 50-yard line. Official timeout. Looks like a Mountaineer is down this time.
34. Is that 34?
That is 34. He's kind of holding his side a little bit.
That's Eli.
Eli Lipscomb.
Yeah.
The trainers will come out and look for him. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Stay with us. More after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Jersey number 1. That's why he's been targeted. It's not Roberts.
Okay. Back here live. Go ahead and give.
Yeah, so Mountaineer Nation, we have gotten an update about Jayden Gash. He left his jersey. He is number 1 on the roster. He is wearing number 22, so it's not Condre Roberts. It is Jayden Gash. So that's why we've been calling number 22 often tonight. I know it's kind of strange. We haven't called Roberts. So that is Jaden Gass. So Jaden Gass is wearing number 22. He's not wearing number 1 tonight. He's number 22. So he is out there on the field.
So Robinson on the move. They've got a second down, and we'll call it 5. Ball's on the ground. Quick whistles. Looks like flag on the play before the ball started. Dead ball foul. Illegal procedure against Robinson, so they'll back him up 5. Still be second down. He's second and about 10. Just real quick on our Caldwell Banker Farm Bureau 133 West Just-in-Time Plumbing CNC Scrap Iron scoreboard. Ashbrook is scored again, so 21-14 South Point right now. 4 minutes 42 seconds in the second. That is a long game. They're only in the second quarter, and that's fresh. I mean, that we don't have to worry about updates on that one.
Right.
Bassinet takes off running himself, crosses the 50 before he's run out of bounds. He won't get the first down. He'll still be maybe 4 or 5 yards, 4 yards shy, so it'll be 3rd and maybe 4. Try to get some more of the updates as we go along here. Monroe 42-7 over Burns right now in the third quarter.
Wow.
Robbinsville still 12-0 over Bessemer City in the 12th. Looks like Kings Mountain will take a timeout, and so will we. They'll burn a timeout. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Last time.
Oh, I didn't know
So back here live at John Campbell Stadium, Robinson High School. Right after the timeout, Mountaineers trying to stop the Bulldogs on this this third down, 3rd and about 4, maybe 3rd and 5. Man in motion for the Bulldogs. They'll hand it right up the middle. He's got some running room, but he'll get stopped after a gain of maybe 3. So he'll be short 2 yards and bring up 4th down. And, I think they'll probably punt the ball away.
Yeah.
Their defense has played well. Why not just try to pin us deep?
Right.
They're up 27 points, so there's no reason to.
Exactly, because, our offense hasn't shown anything. So I think they're trying to just listen, not give up any big plays, not to allow Kings Mountain have any momentum.
5 minutes left to go in this third quarter as they get ready to punt the ball away. The ball is up. Pretty good high punt. It will not get run back at all. It'll roll dead and take a Kings Mountain roll to the 27-yard line. So Kings Mountain will bring their offense back on the field and take over 1st and 10 from there. Looking at our scoreboard, Hickory still up 28-0 over Statesville.
Do you see anything about Reesville? I didn't see anything about Reesville. I know that other score can't be right.
Still can't get a score on the Dudley Reynolds game. As we look for some of these big scores in the area. Shelby up 21-0 over Maiden right now. A little short pass completed.
Right.
Mountaineers are bringing up to maybe line of scrimmage. It was kind of a bubble screen, so it looked like he actually gained more than he actually did.
Right.
Only picked up 1 yard off the play. 2nd and 9 for Kings Mountain. But it is positive, I guess.
Right.
4 receivers set, 2 to this side, 2 to the far side. Hill is your running back in right now. Armstrong calls the signals. He drops back to throw again. Looking down the field, he'll throw the long ball, and nowhere close to his receiver. Incomplete. 3rd and long. What's killed Kings Mountain more than anything is all these 3 and outs, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
That's what it is.
No first down, then 3 and out. It's just all been 3 and outs.
It's no rhythm. There's no rhythm at all. And again, give Robinson credit. They're not 11-0 for nothing, and they've been dominating teams. But this is not Kings Mountain football here. We're not playing up to our potential. There you go again.
And completed across the 50-yard line.
Okay.
Up to the 45 of the Bulldogs.
That play has been
completed.
there all night. Here it is. You keep running the play until they stop it. The middle is wide open all night. Keep running it. I'm running across the middle all night until they stop it.
Trip receivers back to throw again. Quick whistles, blow the ball dead before we get the play underway.
I love the tempo. There's a timeout on Robinson.
So timeout. J.M. Robinson, we were trying to catch on napping there, and they went ahead and called timeout.
It seemed like every time we get ready to go tempo, that's just good coaching. They call a timeout. Try to break the momentum.
We'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Sellers with Allen Tate Realty.
Exactly.
Back here live at Robinson High School. Mountaineers down by 27. Happen to be on the move right here. 1st and 10. As we get the ball on the Bulldog side of the field right here at the 44-yard line. Trip set. Tight end in motion. Armstrong back to throw. Throws it right over the middle, in and out of the defender's hands. It could have been easily picked off right there.
It could have.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
Again.
And I don't think,
But the 10 to 12 yard, it's like when we go 15, 20, 25 yard, that's not there. They playing good coverage. They're not going to let us beat them deep. So let's throw it between the linebacker and the safety. That's a little hole there. It's been there all night.
So another timeout on the play. Not sure who called that timeout. But they'll take a timeout. We will too. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Lou's, D.R. Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Quick pass. back here live at Robinson High School. We just missed a pass play, incomplete, throwed it to Gash. A one-handed attempt, and in and out of his hands, could not come up with it, and brings up a 3rd down. 3rd and 10 for the Mountaineers right here on the 44-yard line. And I would imagine this is definitely 2 down territory here. No reason to shy away from something now. Trip receivers to the far side. Armstrong back to throw. He throws it right over the middle. Texas got it. He'll take it up to a 1st down and then some.
Great call. That's there all night. It's there. Right there between 10 and 12 yards across the middle is there all night.
Well, our passing game, I'm not blaming it all on the quarterback.
Oh, no, most definitely.
He's had some passes that were missed because of him. He's also had some passes that were dropped.
Most definitely. I'm more of the play calling that, I'm not sure how is he given the option to go different routes, but again, that's there all night.
Hill over on the right side, got a little bit of running room. He'll pick up maybe 4 or 5 on the carry. Bring up a 2nd and maybe 6. I thought we should have been running it a little bit more than we have been.
Yeah.
Seems to me, just my personal opinion,
got more pass
we passed in some situations, and I would just prefer to keep it on the ground and keep trying to wear their defense out. Now, this late in the game, I don't know that we'll ever will.
No.
Back to throw. That's Armstrong. He's got his receiver trying to get away from Tex, but can't do it. He'll get stopped right after the catch by 2 defenders. And he's gonna get maybe 3 of those yards that we needed, but it'll still bring up a 3rd and maybe 3. Kings Mountain definitely the best offensive drive we've had so far tonight. We pushed it into the red zone for the first attempt. Man in motion. That's Armstrong. Armstrong calls the signals. He'll hand it right up the middle, trying to get some running room. That's Hill. He'll get all the way down close to the 10-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down. We'll give 1st down, 1st and 10 for Kings Mountain.
Yeah, I just want our guys not to lay down. We just got to continue to fight. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just continue to fight.
Time's ticking on this. Minute 48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Armstrong back to throw. He throws it to the corner end zone. Can we catch it? Nope. Out of the end zone. Incomplete. If we'd had another 2 or 3 yards, we could have brought that one in. So 2nd and 10 from the 10-yard line. Actually, they're going to say exactly at the 10-yard line. So it's actually 2nd and goal from the 10. I will give it up for the Robinson crew. They do know how to make noise at this stadium.
I love the scoreboard and everything.
We're actually indoors and can really hear them. They've got their big Jumbotron going here. And right over the middle, pass incomplete, thrown a little bit high. Pass intended for Gash. So 3rd and goal from the 10. Receivers will swap sides. Armstrong will walk to the line to change protection. Hill in at halfback. He'll give it to Hill, fake it to Hill, right over the middle,
and
close to the touchdown.
Nice.
Touchdown by Tex.
Nice
Finally,
slant.
Mountaineers able to put something on the board.
Good ball, good catch. Finally on the scoreboard. Again, keep fighting. Keep fighting. That's all we can do.
So the Mountaineers able to finally put 6 on the board. We get ready for the extra point. Matt Rom gets ready to attempt it. Vance Johnson holds. Rom balls up and it is good. So Mountaineers put 7 on the board. We'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
The score on one of those other two, it'd been 27-14.
Back here live at Robinson High School, Mountaineers finally able to put something on the board, still down by 20 with 1:20 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Lamont, is there still hope? Do we still have hope?
There's always hope. There's always hope until there's 3.
Or do we start polishing basketballs?
No. There's always hope. Again, we've seen stranger things happen in football games. Again, it's 27-7. We're down by 3 scores. Anything can happen. The defense has been playing well. They've shut out Robertson in his third quarter. Hopefully that score gives us some juice.
Mountaineers with a little pooch kick, whistles on the field. It'll stop that kick dead. Pooch kick to their up back around the 25-yard line. See what the call is. Looks like it's going to be against Kings Mountain. I would guess offsides.
Yes, I'm
still waiting for exactly what.
Well, no, they just re-kicking. I'm not
just
sure.
Just re-kicking from the 40. So
something must have been.
No penalty. That somebody just wasn't set, I suppose.
Right.
Robinson is lined up for an onside type kick.
Right.
And another pooch kick. It'll go up to around the 20-yard line. They'll try to take over from there. 25, 30-yard line. He'll get pulled from behind.
Big hit by Eli.
Hit, 32-yard line is where they'll take over 1st and 10 as the Robinson offense comes on the field. They're at their own 32-yard line, moving left to right. As we still are in the third quarter here with 1:15 to go here in the third. So the offense finally able to stretch your legs and put 7 on the board.
That was huge. We needed that.
The defense will have to come up with a good stop here, preferably 3 and out. Hand the ball left side. He'll turn the corner, trying to find some running room. Won't quite get to the corner. They'll stop him before he gets more than 2 yards.
And it looked like our defensive end here on the left-hand side was held, but again, they missed that call. That's why he was able to turn up to that corner and get some positive yards.
So second. No, there was a penalty.
Was it? Okay.
There was a hold on that play.
Yeah, I told you, I knew I saw that. It was clear as day, so I'm glad they was able to call that.
And we've got an injured, look like Mountaineer on the field. And it just looks like it's actually, it's an injured Bulldog on the field. Looks like it's just cramps, so they're stretching him out real quick. While they tend to him, we'll take a break. Stay with us, more Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Turn our sidelines are looking. Everybody's looking cold over there on the sidelines, all bundled up on our side of the field. It is cold out there. See if you can get me a temperature outside. I don't know. What is it? Minus 50 feels like with that wind blowing
that wind chill,
here in Cabarrus County. So everybody's real bundled up over on the sidelines. We got it made here on our side in the press box in room number 2.
Room number 2.
Room number 2.
It's saying 44 degrees.
A minute 6 to go here in this third quarter, and they running right up the middle. They'll get a few, but nowhere close to the first down yet.
I think they're
after that penalty. Second down.
I think they're going to be willing to keep it on the ground and run that clock and get out of this third quarter. We got about 43 seconds left.
So 2nd and 15. They're trying to run the clock down as much as they can. 37 and counting, 37 seconds and counting in this third quarter. Their play clock's running down, so they will have to run a play here.
Yeah.
Hand the ball off right up the middle. He's got nowhere to run. Mountaineers stop him before he can get anywhere. And we'll bring up a third.
Big stop. Big stop.
Third, about 15. As we run it all the way down to the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be back more Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, The Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here live at Robinson High School. Hear the Mountaineer, marching Mountaineer pet band over there playing our fight song, which is something we have not heard enough tonight.
Right.
As we get ready to the opening of this fourth quarter, Mountaineers down by 3 scores. And 12 minutes to get them. Not impossible.
It's not impossible. We've seen some years back. We've seen some comebacks for us in the fourth quarter, but I feel more comfortable if we can get a stop here and get a quick score before the 10-minute mark in the fourth quarter.
So third and we'll call it 12, third and 13 is what it'll be as we get ready to come back out. Ball's resting on the Bulldogs' 30-yard line as they move now from right to left. Back to throw is Bassinet looking for a receiver. Finds one around the 40-yard line. He's still on his feet.
Fumble.
The fumble on the ground. The Mountaineers going after it. And we pick it up. 40-yard line, 50-yard line. Still on the forward, 40-yard line. We cross the midfield. Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10.
That is
going the opposite way, and I did see, was it a flag or was it a football that was thrown high?
It's a flag.
But it looked like it was after the play.
It was.
So the fumble
them.
should stand,
right,
regardless of where we end up having to get the ball at.
And I love the fact that Jayden Gash missed the tackle, but I think it was Hutchins who came over, stripped it. Jayden Gash give up on the play, picked it up. And for a while there, you thought he was going to run it all the way back. Let's see what this flag is about.
So the Mountaineer offense gets ready to take over. We're still waiting for the official word on the penalty and how it will be assessed.
Yeah. This is the time that our guys have got to take advantage of this. Like, I need someone in that offensive huddle commanding those guys. TJ got to get in that huddle, command his guys, and say, guys, we're scoring this drive. We got you. It's 11 minutes. If we can get a score before the 10-minute mark.
On return, Personal foul, face mask against Robinson.
Okay, good. So that's going to give
So
us
that'll
closer,
add
right?
another 15 on to the run.
Right.
So the ball will actually go all the way down.
So, again, we need to score before the 10-minute mark. That'll make it 27-14, and then we got a ball game.
22-yard line.
Right.
So Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 from the 22 on the other hash.
Right.
So on the Kings Mountain side of the ball. Drop back to throw. He's under pressure, trying to get the ball away. He does throw it away and just throws it away.
Good. That's good. TJ got away, didn't take a sack, threw it away. That's smart QB play.
So 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Again, I just we can't lose this opportunity. This is like one of those opportunities like we have to score this opportunity. We cannot get the ball back or have an empty possession here.
So official timeout as we see some frustrating people on the Bulldog side, and we have a Bulldog that is down on the field. They've already taken his helmet off. I'm not sure. I think it may be just be cramped.
It's cramping again,
Yep.
yeah.
So we'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Back here at Robinson High School, Mountaineers on the move once again, trying to put 6 more on the board.
I would like to see if we can go across the middle again, right here against, right behind the linebackers. Maybe RPO, quick.
2nd and 10, right outside the red zone. Quick pitch right up the middle. Good play. Number 34, he gets free.
Touchdown.
All the way in.
Good
Touchdown,
job.
Mountaineers.
Good call, Coach Buckman. Good call.
That is the same play we seen run last week. That was the first time
and
we
also
got
I think they
kind
also
of the shuffle pass.
and they ran it at Crest as well. So that again, like I said, we could get a score. 10 minutes, we get 27-14. We got a ball game. We have a ball game. Could it be what I called it at halftime, 28-27? We shall see.
So ball is up, extra point up, and it is good. So we'll go 14-27.
We got a ball game.
We're still down by 2 scores, but we're on the move. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Sellers with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live at Robinson High School. Mountaineers getting ready to kick off the ball again. Able to put 2 scores on the board here in the second half and make a ball game out of this. You know, with the way they line up, Robinson lines up, they bring all their returners up.
They do.
I would have them just kick it deep right here.
Yeah, he did. Good
And
job.
exactly what he did.
That's good.
And it'll roll into the end zone, won't give them a chance to return it.
I think they're trying to guard against
onside. Not necessarily. I think they've seen our game film, and we do that a lot. Little pooch kicks.
Yep.
So that's just what they're lining up for.
Exactly.
So we kick it over their heads this time, and they'll take our 1st and 10 from the 20.
Right. All right, defense, let's go. I like the energy on our sideline. We finally woke up. We finally got off the bus. It still is not over. Got 11 minutes. This is a long game. Let's get a 3-and-out here. Get the ball back.
Bassinet will call his play in the backfield. He'll hand it to number 1. Another double reverse. It looks like a hold on this side, but nobody's called it.
Yeah.
He'll get free and hit the edge.
They ran that same play the first half. You remember on that 3rd down, like 3rd and 9. And
He'll get maybe 7-8 yards off the play.
Yeah, that really sparked their first score.
But there was definitely a hold on this side that was not
TJ
that did not get called.
TJ was held all day. And that
So
tackle is huge, too.
2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs. He'll keep it himself as Bassinet crosses the 30, 35, 40-yard line, and they'll bring him down at the 45, so they'll get a first down. They'll get the first down. They're still on the Bulldog side of the field, though. 1st and 10 from the 44. Not the first time we've seen Bassinet just pull it and take it himself.
No, it's not. He has hurt us several times, especially on 3rd down.
Bassinet hands it right up the middle. That's can't get his name out of my head. Styles. Enos Styles, number 26.
Yeah, again.
And nowhere to go. Bring up 2nd down.
Huge stop by our defense.
He'll get 1 yard off the carry. 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter, 9 minutes 35 seconds to go here in this ball game. Drop back to throw. That's Bassinet looking for a receiver.
Yeah, he saw footsteps.
Incomplete.
Yeah, he saw footsteps. Again, he's wide open. He dropped that because number 0, Dakota Smith. He
was ready.
Yeah, if he caught so.
Sophomore was ready to hit him.
And I think that's the first time I've seen number 5 on their end just really play hesitant. But I see, you see the momentum? It's like Robinson is playing like we were on offense the first half. It's like they're thinking out there instead of just playing.
3rd and 9 right now for Robinson. Still at the 45-yard line. Bassinet will drop by a little quick pass up to the 50. He'll get thrown out of bounds, but he's still on his feet. He'll get the first down, and they'll move the chains. Let him out of a big 3rd down play. We've got to stop them here.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, Robinson gets it right up the middle. Mountaineers will stop him as he gets to the 35-yard line. 35 of the Mountaineers. So he'll pick up 3, be 2nd and 7.
This is not the drive we needed them to have. We just need to make it still 8 minutes. We need to make a stop here. We cannot allow them to keep on eating up clock. We definitely cannot allow them to score.
Clock keeps ticking down. 6 and some change left in this ball game. Trying to draw us off sides. We jump and they'll call it this time. So we'll give them 5 yards on that. Offsides against Kings Mountain.
And there's number 55, Wally Rainey, who jumped.
So 2nd and 2.
That's all right. Pick it. They got to pick each other up.
Bassinet will come back out. Styles is his halfback. He'll keep it himself. Bassinet once again right up the middle, plenty of running room. The Mountaineers will finally slow him down, not before he picks up a first down and takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line. So they bring it down to the Mountaineer 20. 1st and 10 from there. And if we could get another one of those turnovers down here.
Yeah, that's what we need, definitely. You know, we're right under 8 minutes now. But of course, Robinson is not in no rush running the play. Probably gonna snap that ball right around 5 seconds on the play clock.
Bassinet, just quick throw out to the left side. He's got a little bit of running room all the way down to around the 11-yard line.
Those quick tunnel screens are killing us. I mean, they run it to basically perfection. What they're seeing is that we are really putting about 8 men in the box, and basically we just one-on-one on the outside. So they're throwing a quick tunnel screen, and then it's basically athlete versus athlete.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 11-yard line. Another quick pitch, number 5. He'll turn up inside. He'll get down to the 5. That's Testa again. Second and 4. Still able to get another first down here. They'll have to go down to the 1 to get the first down. Trying to draw the Mountaineers off sides, and it looks like they do it again.
Yeah,
so that'll cost them half the distance.
Yeah, we're just not being disciplined here.
Won't quite give them a first down. It'll still be 2nd and about 1 from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it'd be wonderful. We have one of those fumbles like we did back in the 2nd quarter.
And couldn't do anything with it.
Exactly. Scoop and score would be nice here. Again, 6 minutes, 13 seconds left.
Bassinet and shotgun. Styles is running back. Yes, Bassinet will take it himself. He'll try to cross the goal line. And he does, and puts 6 more on the board for Robinson. 33-14 right now. The Bulldogs lead the Mountaineers. Mountaineers had some life in them, but with that other score right there, I don't know if we'll be able to catch them now.
No, I think, again, first half, it just really doomed us in the first half. And it's hard to come back on the team. We're 27-0 at their home field. Pretty much got to do everything perfect to make a type of comeback like that. But again, I want our guys to come out and we want to fight. Don't lay down. Keep fighting.
So the ball is up and it is good. So they'll add on another point to it. We'll take a break. We'll be back. More football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here at Robinson High School, the Bulldogs of Robinson lead 34-14. Mountaineers able to put 2 scores on the board. And I'm not saying that we can't put another score on the board right here.
Right.
But
right.
we've got 5 minutes, 54 seconds to go. I don't know if we got enough time to put 3 on the board.
Right.
Could it be the miracle in Concord?
Yeah, I mean, we would have to score like quick. Even we take this. I mean, a good scenario, we can take this thing all the way back and maybe onside kick. I mean, it's just to the point now where it's tough. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left, down by 3 scores. It's tough.
Most of the Mountaineer Nation has not left. There's a few empty spots cleared out over on the visitor side, but most of the Mountaineer fans are still here with us.
Still here. We have some that's trying to get out before the traffic, but one thing we say about our fan base, they have always been loyal and faithful, and always will be.
Robinson kicks it away, and they kick it deep like they have all night long. Will field it at the 1 yard line up to the 10, 15. Doesn't get any further than the 16-yard line, so Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And the Mountaineer offense will come back out. Well, it's that time where if we've got any little trick gadget plays that we haven't run lately, might as well go ahead and pull them out now.
Might as well.
Mountaineers come back out. Armstrong, you're still your quarterback. Hill in the backfield. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to this side. Real quick throw right over the middle, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Not exactly sure. We have 3 receivers over on the side, so I'm not sure who exactly the intended target was. But it was
no one was on the same page.
It was quick. He got it out of quick.
Yeah.
Second and 10. Drop back to throw. Throws it deep this time. Has a man open in and out of his hands, and it is intercepted.
Wow.
J.M. Robinson able to come up with it right at the 50-yard line. So they'll intercept the ball right there. And with a couple of first downs, Robinson could almost run the clock out.
Yeah, that was just a tip ball, tip drill, and their defensive player just made a spectacular catch before the ball hit the turf.
It was intended for
Tex.
But
vertical call.
He tipped it up.
Yep.
And went right into the defender's hands.
That's one of those DB tip drills that you do in practice, and now it pays off in games like this and plays like that.
So they set it up at the 49-yard line on the J.M. Robinson side. 1st and 10 for Robinson as the offense comes out. They'll keep it on the ground right up the middle, some running room across the 45 to the 40. He's still on his feet up to the 30, 25, and they'll run him out of bounds before he's stopped. That's Enos Stiles, the freshman running back that we've seen several times tonight, 195 pounds. I put him down as 6'10", but he's not 6'10". He's probably 5'10".
Yeah.
And they put up a big first down, 1st and 10 from the 22. They're just trying to add insult to injury right now. Defense able to stop them right in the backfield.
Yeah, once again, the quarterback
their
and the
mesh
running back.
point. Their mesh point is just.
Right. He
can't make that decision whether to pull it or give it.
It's a tug of war. Yeah.
And then our defensive front comes right through and able to stop the play. So 2nd down, they'll lose a yard. 2nd and 11. I wish it had done that more often tonight.
Exactly.
3 receiver set to the far side, 1 to this side, tight end in. Tight end also in. They'll check the coverage. Bassinet, your quarterback for the Bulldogs. Mountaineers playing close on the defensive backside. They'll give it right up the middle, crosses the 20, to the 15-yard line before he gets drugged down. It'll bring up 3rd and maybe 3. Four minutes, 15 seconds to go. Clock continues to run. You know, one thing, it's a nice field, nice stadium.
It is.
But it's small.
It is very small.
Especially on the home side.
Right.
Hand the ball off right up the middle. He gets brought down quickly as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He'll get close to the first down. I don't believe he got it. I think he's still going to be a yard or so short. And fourth and 1. I would imagine they'll go ahead and go for it. Right here.
Yeah, it's 4th and
just
short.
To keep the ball, just to keep the clock moving.
Right. They'll probably snap it around 5 seconds again.
Three receiver set. One comes in motion. He'll get the ball over on the right side. That's number 1. He's got the ball. He'll get the first down and maybe 1 or 2 more. So a new set of downs. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10. So Robinson appears to be able to hang on to this. Just a scoreboard update, 21-21.
Wow.
With 8 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
South Point, as slow as they are, we could probably leave right now and catch the end of that ball game.
Right. And, of course, Reedsville ties the game 21-21, so they must going to walk up.
And the Bulldogs run all the way down to near the goal line. They'll be stopped just short, maybe the 1 or 2 yard line. So second and goal from the 2. Still in no hurry to move this ball. Almost 2 minutes. 2 minutes and counting here left to go in this ball game. Mountaineers just too little, too late.
Yeah.
I can't blame it necessarily on offense or the defense.
No,
both of them. Both of them, had problems.
It's a team
and
loss.
Could not even special teams could not get everything to going.
Exactly. And I believe the coaches would say the same thing. That they just didn't come to play the first half.
Well, football's a game of momentum, and we just never had it.
No.
We had glimpses of it here in the 2nd and the 3rd quarter.
Right.
In the start of the 4th quarter, but just too little, too late. Robinson put 6 more on the board, so that'll put the nail in the coffin for the Mountaineers. No way to come back from after this. 40-14 right now. J.M. Robinson will go on to win this ball game and take on the Dudley winner. We still did not see a score in that, but we have a feeling that it's probably Dudley over Reynolds right now. They get ready to kick the extra point. And the ball is up, and it is good. So they'll add on 1 more point, 41-14. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here at Robinson High School, getting ready for the Bulldogs to kick off to the Mountaineers one more time. 41-14. course, Mountaineers will go down in the record books as ending this season 9-3. Crosses, kick is good, crosses the 10 up to the 20. He'll get up to the 24-yard line before he gets brought down. 1st and 10, the Mountaineer offense will come back out on the field. 1:22 to go in this ball game. Now, we will have a coaches show to end this season, but we traditionally wait a week or so.
Right.
We have waited more than a week, but we'll probably at least wait a week and just kind of close out, wrap this season up. Give us some things to look forward to in the off season, what's going to happen, and get ready for a new season. Winners, championships, playoff wins don't start in August. They start next week.
Exactly.
In the weight room.
I'm sure they'll be back in the weight room ready for
chalkboard. And so Mountaineers will pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and get ready for another season. It is completed. Armstrong throws it. Looks like Tex. Was that Tex on that carry?
No, number 5. That's the freshman.
Hutchins, He'll get a 1st and 10. Mountaineers will try to go quick offense. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go in this ball game. Armstrong once again back to throw, looking for a receiver. Plenty of time to throw. Finds one, and just great coverage in and out of his hands. Incomplete. We'll stop the clock. 55 seconds to go here at Robinson High School. I've been Drew Fulton tonight. Lamont Littlejohn. Craig is here. He is watching his son. Of course, his son is a long snapper. It's his senior year this year. So I'll have to see if he re-signs his contract to come back to KMHS Sports for another year, but I think he will. Little quick pass out to the left. That's Gash, and he'll run over a player or two before he gets brought down. It'll be close to the first down, and they'll give him the first down. 1st and 10, 44.5 seconds to go in this ball game as the Mountaineer offense still tries to move it down the field. They haven't given up at all. Out of reach, but they still haven't given up at all. There is no quitting this team. They keep going until they are able to accomplish something. Armstrong throws it deep, and is it intercepted again? Flags on the play everywhere. That'll be personal foul. I don't know if it's against us. I would imagine it probably is against Kings Mountain at this point. A lot of frustration out there. That ball is intercepted and picked off by the Bulldogs. So that'll pretty much end the game. 25.1 seconds to go. The officials will talk it over, but I guarantee you if it's not offsetting penalties, that penalty will be against Kings Mountain.
Yeah.
Just frustration on this cold night here in Cabarrus County.
Yeah, we just need to listen, shake hands, give those guys credit. They beat us tonight. They played better than us tonight, and they are moving on to be 12-0, and you see why.
Well, I'm not. Of course, I don't like to lose by no means.
Right.
Don't take what I say right here
Right.
as a huge negative. Actually, that penalty was against both teams, so I think it's going to be both. It's going to be offsetting penalties maybe, but I felt worse with the loss last year to Reynolds than I do with this year. Because,
definitely.
we came out here, we got beat.
Yeah.
I mean, they played better than we did. They did not give us a chance to get back in the game. Last year, we could have easily won that game.
Oh,
we
most
just
definitely.
It was our offense was kind of like it was here. It was stagnating. We just couldn't kind of get it
But you
going.
never want to lose to a team that you know you're better than.
Yes.
And we was better than Reynolds last year.
We were.
Robinson is everything is on paper. They're tough.
However,
and you cannot make mistakes and not show up against a team like this.
However, I will say last year, if we had beaten Reynolds last year,
we went to Hickory.
We would have went to Hickory, and we did not match up well with Hickory. We would not. We would not.
Because Hickory went on and won the state.
But it would have given us a chance.
Oh, most definitely. I put our defense against anyone. But again, So
Robinson takes my wife's favorite play, take a knee, They'll come out in victory formation. That'll be the end of the game. 41-14. Mountaineers will go home back to Cleveland County with a loss tonight here in the second round. Still can't, under our new coaching staff, still can't break that second round bubble.
Nope.
But you know,
But we're gonna
we
get
live
there.
to fight another day.
We're going to get there. I think you talked to Coach Herron. You have the players that buy into a system, this new culture, and we're just building brick by brick. And I think we'll get there.
Well, listen.
In his third season, we'll get there.
Listen, I said this. I don't know if I've ever said it on camera.
Yeah.
But I have said this many, many times, and
Yeah.
hopefully you remember me saying this.
Right.
With the new coaching staff, with
Right.
the players that we had,
Right.
I knew that it was at least going to be 3 seasons
most definitely.
before we're going to be the team to beat.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And that's next year.
And when you see our JV, even middle school, our future is bright in Kings Mountain. We're going to be okay.
So, and there's a lot of stars, real good players on this team
Right.
that are not seniors.
No,
so we
no,
will see
no.
them back next
Oh,
year.
most definitely.
We've got
We
Armstrong,
have a
quarterback,
bright-
coming out.
we have a bright future.
We've got, of course,
You got X Hutchins. Remember
many
that?
years with him.
Remember that name? Yes. We got
Tex is a junior.
Texas coming back. We have Lyman coming. Our defense. You know, we're gonna lose some key seniors like Gash and Armstrong. Of course, Eli Lipskin, people like that. I mean, those going to be some key losses for us. Those guys played well for us throughout the years. And Craig's son, the long snapper. You know, we got to fill some holes, but I like our future.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the Mountaineer football season this year. That'll wrap up our season. Once again, we will have that coaches show to wrap up the entire season coming probably not this coming Monday, but probably the following week after. And we hope that you'll tune in for it. We want to thank all of our sponsors this year, man. You've been supportive. You've helped us all season long. Every dime that this program gets goes directly to Kings Mountain High School.
Correct.
In one way or another.
Correct.
None of it goes to us. So
Right.
it goes all to Kings Mountain High School. So we thank you so much for that. Thank you to all of our fans that's tuned in all year long, the coaching staff that's helped us, the schools that we've had to try to get into.
Right.
We won't talk about Gaston County right now, but hopefully
Right,
we'll be able to
right.
get back into Gaston County here shortly
right.
in the near future.
Right.
Thank you to the Brinkleys, David and Marie.
Right.
Without your support, we couldn't do this either.
And I think next year starts the new. I think we'll be in 6A. And so we're yet to know
I'm
what
going to tell you
conferences we're
that
gonna be in, how the
once
conferences gonna be
once
doing.
they nail all that down, that
Yeah.
probably deserves a show all
Most
by
definitely.
itself. So
Most
maybe
definitely.
we'll get the crew together. We'll talk about where we're going to be,
Right.
where we're going to land,
And
who's going to play who. Because there's
Is
some
it going to be all 6A, a
that-
split fit 5A?
there's some
6A?
scenarios
that,
where
you
where
know.
we're in a conference with it as
Watauga,
far as
yeah.
Catawba County and
Watauga.
Mecklenburg County
Going to Boone, yeah.
and Boone, and so I mean there's some weird scenarios,
Weird,
and I don't think nobody knows how that's going to play out yet.
right.
I'm not a big fan of the 8 conferences.
Right.
I think 6
Hey, but
might have been good.
You know what's happening.
Even 5 would
You know
be
what's
good.
happening. They're going back to the old 1A,
Yeah,
1AA,
yeah.
2A, 2AA.
Just giving it another name.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Giving it another name.
Yep.
So, so we'll look at that. And maybe we can come up with a show and do a kind of a roundtable discussion of that later on in the season.
It's surely going to be interesting.
Well, we're headed to the house. Kate, you ready for Waffle House yet? She's not going to answer me.
yeah.
She's going to be ready.
She's ready
So
to go.
we're headed to the house. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're a Mountaineer Nation, and we're going to be stronger than ever, so don't you fret on that. Have a good weekend. Have a good Thanksgiving coming up. We got
Yes, sir.
Thanksgiving coming up.
That's right. Have a lot to be thankful for.
And this weekend, get to church. If you don't have a church, Lamont says come to his church.
That's right. 422 Carolina Avenue, Mount Calvary Baptist Church in
There you
Shelby.
go. There you go. Just overlook the fact that it's in Shelby.
That's right. That's okay.
Just overlook that fact.
The Lord is there too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you so much from Robinson High School. I'm Drew Fulton, Lamont Littlejohn. We'll see you down the road.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design, KMHS Sports is sponsored by The Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Sellers with Allen Tate Realty, KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Lou's, D.R. Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, The Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters,